already got my greasy fingerprints all over this. I just received a wireless keyboard from RedThunder, and we're going to check it out, okay? This is a wireless gaming keyboard. However, for gaming, most people prefer not to go wireless, but the great thing about this is that you can just plug it in if you decide not to play wirelessly, and I think that that is a great feature. So here you can see that I got the dark gray gradient, and I really like it. It's very nice. So I'm going to be comparing it to the keyboard that I'm currently using, which is a G213, I believe, and I quite like the keyboard. I've had an issue with that keyboard before, but they replaced it for me because it was under warranty. Some of the keys became unresponsive, but we'll see how I feel about this. Something very interesting about this keyboard is that it doesn't have the letters marked. Now, I'm not sure if they'll like end up lighting up or something like that, but it doesn't actually have any text on the letters, and that's pretty interesting. I do like that it does have a numpad. I am a fan of the full-size keyboard with the numpad, and it still has the directional things here. We're going to be testing a couple of things. First of all, this is nice and heavy. Like, it feels good and sturdy. This is with my regular keyboard. Hello, my name is JC. The keys feel kind of similar, except these feel a little softer. Maybe softer is the wrong word. They do feel a bit more firm, but smoother in the transition. This one, I kind of feel like it's going down and then it presses. So back here we have the USB-C connection and the toggle between what it is that you want to use it for. I'm guessing that says Windows and iOS, maybe, and the little dongle for you to connect it on the computer. And I'm definitely going to be trying both because I want to see how it feels. All right, so my G213 is a lot louder, as you can hear that. So that's louder. It has kind of a more of a shaky or kind of rattling sound, but that's nice and quiet. I really like that. All right, let's get this thing connected and let's see how it feels. Oh, by the way, it came with these little replacement things, I'm guessing, for what's under the keys. And it also came with these tongs for you to remove keys, which is nice. My Logitech did not come with that. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I see the letters. Oh, they're actually on the front side of the keys. That is awesome. Look at the little display up here. So it tells me what it's on. Oh, that is affecting my volume. Cool. Right now it's showing me that I actually do have it connected via the cable. Hello. My name is JC. The one thing that I could notice almost instantly, first of all, it's smaller. It takes up a lot less space than my other keyboard does, as you can clearly see in front of me. And second, like I said earlier, it's a lot quieter. I do really like this. It's very nice. I gotta be honest. It feels like this has less latency, but it's only because of the way the pressure feels. Like I said, this one has kind of a feel that when you press it, there's a threshold and then it just goes. Like, you just kind of press it down and boom. Press it down and boom. This one is more of a smooth gradient, as you can see. Like, there's no threshold. It just kind of goes down. It's pressed. It doesn't go. So that makes it so that this feels like it's registering faster than this, but I'm not sure that it is. Also, another thing to notice, and I'm actually going to turn off my light here, is that these keys are lit, but they're mostly lit on the letters, right? Like, the letters are lit and you can see everything. These are backlit, so the top of them don't really have anything, but you can actually see the letters in the front and the entirety. So this looks like it has more lighting going on because of the fact that it's all in the back of the keys or under the keys. Okay, so I launched No Man's Sky, and this is just to kind of see how it feels playing. I don't really think in game they feel that different. They're both pretty responsive. However, I still have, you know, the pressure thing that I like on this one a lot more. I'm gonna try to connect it to my AR glasses and see how that works. And this is my inner pod. I have another complete different video on this and how it works. But this is the keyboard that I normally use with the pod. It's a nice portable keyboard, and it's nice and rigid, and everything goes in this case, including my glasses. So that's kind of what I use when I'm on the go. However, I want to see how it feels with this keyboard. Okay, and here we are inside of my AirPod with my AR glasses. Now, excuse some of the shakiness. This is merely just the movement of my head. The device itself doesn't look like this when you're wearing glasses. You kind of have to imagine a head that can't stay still while looking at a window or something like that. But here we are. I am going to sync it to the device, which is the K95, and we'll get the keyboard synced via Bluetooth and see how it works. Okay, now here we have a Google document on my inner pod. And the one bad thing about this, the inner pod, is that sometimes you get the on-screen keyboard popping up, but then as you can see, once I start typing, sometimes it goes away depending on where you are on your inner home or screen. And this is me typing right now on the keyboard, and it's actually really nice. I like the ability to be able to connect a full-size keyboard via Bluetooth to the in-ear pod, because I usually use the one that I showed you, which is a little smaller. Now, I do notice a little bit of latency, and I'm guessing this is because it's Bluetooth. I didn't notice this when it was connected via the cable on my computer, but through the Bluetooth, I am noticing some latency. It's not horrible. I can still type, but I can feel it. So just keep that in mind. And while messing around with the keyboard and the home screen here, I came across different effects for the lighting, and they're pretty great. That's pretty cool. And you could do a couple of things, like you can set a GIF or the time and stuff on there. All right, guys, so this beautiful thing is the K95 gaming wireless keyboard from RedThunder, and I really like it. I don't think that like traveling with it will be too good. I still probably would prefer my in-ear case with everything else. However, for home use, I would rather take this downstairs and be able to use it and connect it to the pod or connect it to anything else that I have. It's a lot more versatile. And yeah, they have different color gradients and different color combinations, but I opted for the gray one because I just liked it a lot. But if you have more questions or you're curious about the keyboard, click the link below and yeah, and check it out. If you like the video, click the like button. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you next time. Peace.